Welcome to Knives Ranch. I don't do this type of videos very much, but since we started posting on our YouTube channel, there are so many questions that have been asked repeatedly. So I'm I have to do this video to tell the audience that how the knives are made with different types of grinding and sanding wheels. The knife, this is the basic knife profile that we start the process. The first wheel that we use for the grinding and rough grinding and profiling is 46 grit. It is a 46 grit grinding wheel. Here I have one of it. It is 16 inches in diameter that we use to begin the process. Everything before the heat treatment is done on this wheel. This is 46 grit and it's kind of heavy. I have to be very careful. The second, after the heat treatment is done, we use, this is a 60 grit sanding grinding wheel. It's not a sanding wheel, it is a grinding wheel. The trick a lot of people don't know is after heat treatment, it is very crucial that you do not heat up your blade. If your blade is heated at a high temperature, you're gonna ruin the heat treatment. So this wheel, it has to be used at a very slow speed, like 900 RPM or 1400 RPM or 1200 RPM. It depends how you often cool down your blade when you are grinding, but it is important that you use this wheel on a slow speed. So this is a 60 grit grinding wheel. It is also 16 inches in diameter. And we don't remove a lot of material with this wheel. This wheel is only done like when we have a rough grinding. I have over here. This is a rough grinding profile. So this is not neat. On this wheel, the 60 grit wheel that we use, we only make the final bevel. So we fine tune the bevel to its final position. After this wheel, we don't use any grinding wheels. And it is important that the blade is not heated at a high temperature, otherwise you're gonna ruin the hardness. This is the finished product. That is the blade ready for the handle installation. All the polishing has already been done on this blade. So after the 60 grit, we move to the sanding wheels. I have over here, it is basically it's a leather wheel, and then we have glued the sandpaper on it. It is a 100 grit sandpaper that we glued on a 60 on a leather wheel. This is done after the 60 grit. After that, we move to another. It is also a leather wheel, and it is a sandpaper which is glued on this leather wheel. This is 220 grit. So after 100, we move to 220 grit, and then we have another leather wheel, and there is sandpaper that is glued on it. It is 320. So 320 grit. This is to make the final finish on the sanding wheels. After the 320 wheel, we move to the, it is, we call it dull brush. It is like a Scotch Brite, and this one is a harder one, and it is 400 grit. After this one, we move to the softer one. This is soft, this is hard. This gives you the finish of a 600 grit sandpaper. So we get the 600 grit sandpaper finish from this. So once a blade profile which is in this shape, which it's turned to this shape, from this to this, we use all these wheels, and obviously it needs a lot of practice, it needs a lot of skills, and all the people who are working here at Knives Ranch are highly specialized in performing these tasks. After that, obviously the handle is installed, we do the final finishing. The final finishing process goes on the buffing. For the buffing, the first wheel that we use for the buffing is this one. It is it's a denim buffing wheel, and with this wheel we use compound, the brown compound. So with the denim buffing wheel, we use the brown compound for the denim buffing wheel. After that, we use cotton buffing wheel, and with the cotton buffing wheel, we use white compound. With the cotton buffing wheel, white compound, and then we move to the final finish, which is the Fullerton. And with this Fullerton brush buffing wheel, we use the blue compound. So from the 46 grit to the final blue compound, all these wheels are used, and a knife that is cut like this, and then it is moved to this part, and then a final finish is achieved. So thank you very much watching this video. I hope you're gonna like it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button. Thank you very much.